Lesson 8, Restaurants, Making Reservations and Understanding the Menu. We're going to eat out. That means eating at a restaurant. This will be a two-part lesson. Today you'll learn how to make reservations, what to say when you arrive at the restaurant, and how to understand the menu. Tomorrow you'll learn how to make orders, interact with the waiter or waitress, pay for the food, and talk about your experience at the restaurant. Conversation number 1, making a reservation. It's a good idea to call the restaurant and make a reservation in 3 cases. First, if you are going to a nice or expensive restaurant. Second, if you are going to a restaurant that is very popular. And third, if you are going to the restaurant with a large number of people and you want to make sure that the restaurant has enough space for everybody. Now listen to the conversation as John calls to make a reservation. Angelo's restaurant.
Hi, I'd like to make a dinner reservation for tomorrow night at 7:30.
How many in your party?
6.
Can I get your name and phone number?
My name is John Smith, and my number is 203-555-8714.
Okay, so I have a reservation for a party of 6 under the name Smith tomorrow night at 7:30. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. We'll also need 1 high chair and 1 booster seat.
Not a problem. Is there anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks.
All right, Mr. Smith. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30. Conversation vocabulary and phrases. In general, when making a restaurant reservation, you need to give your name, phone number, and the date and time you plan to go to the restaurant. When the person at the restaurant asks, "How many in your party?" she wants to know how many people total will be coming to the restaurant. If you have any special requests, you can make them. For example, in this conversation, Mr. Smith asks for 1 high chair and 1 booster seat. A high chair is a chair for a baby, and a booster seat is a chair for a small child. While making the reservation, you can also ask for a table in a specific location. For example, "Can we have a table near the window?" Or, "Can we have a table on the balcony?" Conversation number 2, arriving at the restaurant. When you enter the restaurant, the person who greets you is called the hostess if she is a woman, or the host if he is a man. If you made a reservation before arriving, you can say, "I have a 7:30 reservation for John Smith." If you didn't make a reservation, you might need to wait for a table if the restaurant is crowded, that is, if there are many people in the restaurant. For example, "Welcome to Angelo's. Do you have a reservation?"
No, we don't.
"It's going to be about a 10-minute wait. Can I get your name?"
Johnson?
Okay, and a table for 2?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can wait right over there and I'll let you know when your table is ready. Conversation vocabulary and phrases. In spoken English, going to is often pronounced gonna, like when the hostess says, "It's gonna be about a 10-minute wait." The expression, is a way to say yes. English has many different ways to say yes and no. Click on the links in the lesson text for some examples. Also, if the restaurant has a bar, the hostess may ask if you want to sit at the bar and have a drink while you wait. If there are tables available when you enter the restaurant, then the hostess will ask you how many people. For example, "Good evening. How many?"
2.
"Right this way, please." Right this way means come with me. You should follow the hostess to the table. After you sit down, a person will come and ask if you want any drinks. The name of this person is the waiter, if he is a man, or waitress, if she is a woman, or server, which can be a man or a woman. Listen to the conversation. "Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'll be your server tonight. How are you doing?"
Good, thanks.
"Here's the menu. Can I get you anything to drink?"
Just water for now.
Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes to take your order. The menu is the list of foods that the restaurant offers and how much they cost. We use a specific verb for the action of asking for food in a restaurant, to order. Now let's learn some vocabulary for understanding the menu. The menu will often be divided into different sections. Appetizers or starters are small amounts of food that are eaten before the main dish. Main dishes, or entrees, are the biggest and most important parts of the meal, eaten after the appetizers and before dessert. This can also be called the main course. Specials are specific dishes that are prepared particularly for today and are often at a reduced price. Combos is short for combinations, two or more foods that are ordered together as a single item. For example, at McDonald's you can order a combo of a hamburger, French fries, and soda for one price. Side dishes, or sides, are small portions of food that can be ordered to accompany the main dishes. For example, you can order a steak with a side of mashed potatoes. Desserts are sweet foods eaten after the main dish, like ice cream, cakes, pies, etc. Beverages is another word for drinks. There are also cocktails, which are mixed alcoholic drinks, like margaritas, martinis, and other alcoholic drinks like tequila and rum that are mixed with fruit juices and other ingredients. Some menus also categorize the foods by types. For example, sandwiches, soups, salads, seafood, that means animals from the ocean like fish, crab, lobster, etc., pasta, meat, and poultry. Poultry means chicken. Now let's learn various ways that food can be prepared. Food can be grilled or barbecued. That means cooked on a grill. It can be roasted or baked. That means cooked inside an oven. Food can be boiled. That means cooked in water. Or fried. That means cooked in oil. Sautéed means the food is cooked in a very small amount of oil. Broiled means the food is cooked at high heat for a short time. Marinated means the food is soaked in liquid to give it more flavor. Breaded means the food is covered with breadcrumbs and cooked. Steamed means the food is cooked with water vapor. Steamed vegetables, for example, are not cooked in the water. They are cooked above the water, using only the vapor. Sometimes the food is also described by its appearance. A thin cut of meat or fish is called a fillet. The T in fillet is silent. Vegetables can be chopped. That means cut into squares. Or sliced, cut into thin pieces. Cheese can be grated. That means scraped into small pieces. Also, food can be covered with or topped with a liquid, which is called sauce or dressing. With meat and pasta, we usually use the word sauce, and with salads, we use the word dressing. For some more advanced restaurant menu vocabulary, click on the 2 example menus that are linked in the lesson text. Now let's learn how to ask questions about the menu. Here are some typical questions you can ask the server in order to find out more information about the dishes on the menu. Is that a big portion? The word portion refers to the quantity of food. Is it spicy? Ask this to find out if the food has hot peppers. Does it have any peanuts in it? I'm allergic. If you are allergic to a food, it means your body has a bad reaction to it. Do you have any diet or light dishes? Some restaurants have a light section of the menu with foods that are healthy and low fat, but you can also ask the server which dishes are good for a person on a diet. Do you have any vegetarian dishes? Ask the server this question if you don't eat meat. Does that come with any sides? Sometimes the entrees come with side dishes like potatoes, vegetables, salads, or soups, which are included in the price of the main dish. Can I substitute a salad for the soup? Or, can I have a salad instead of the soup? Ask one of these questions to find out if it's possible to exchange one item for another. Do you have a kids menu? Many servers will give you a kids menu automatically if they see you have children, but you can also request it. What are today's specials? Many restaurants have dishes that are prepared especially for that day, and some have a reduced price. What do you recommend? If you really don't know what to order, you can ask the server for a suggestion. Often, he or she will recommend a popular dish that the restaurant is especially known for. You've finished Lesson 8 of the Everyday English Speaking course. Now take the quiz to test your memory of the phrases from this lesson, and come back tomorrow for Part 2 of our restaurant lesson.